Today I'm going to show you guys how to make basically this exact same video from scratch. Here are the timestamps right here. You don't need all the basic tutorials, and we'll just get right into it. Alright, first thing you're going to want to do is just choose whatever video you're going to want to do. For this one, I'm just doing the exact same video that I did in that one edit. And go ahead and change the aspect ratio to fit whatever phone you have or whatever aspect ratio you want to do. Then I'm going to add the audio, which is I'm going to press that, press extract. So I'm going to play this song right now and see where I want to start it. It's right there, I believe. So you just kind of want to go right when the scene switches. Just boom. Kind of bring it back a little bit, match up with the beat. Transition I use too is blur. If you want to learn how to use transitions, you just have to press right here. I'll just look it up. I don't know why it has 2 R's, but whatever. And we'll change that to like 3 seconds. You can also see right here. I don't know if I can highlight it, but right there is where the beat changes. Go right here, cut that. Switch to where Trish is. Make that a blur. Just like that. Then gonna cut again to where JoJo starts. Change it to blur. Speed. I like to go to curve. And this is where it gets like, if you want to become a real good editor, you gotta master this stuff. So go down here. You kind of slow it down a little bit at the beginning. Right there is perfect. Towards the end, like this part is kind of choppy. I'll make it a lot more smooth and I'll show you how to do that. Again, like finishing touches. That's perfect. So what I'll do now is while this whole sequence is going, right when the song ends, right there, or like that part of the song ends, I'm gonna cut it out and kind of make it like look like he snapped out of a dream, or like a little like daydream. I don't need all this audio over here, so I like to cut that out. I like to go to fade. If you do it too long, it's gonna sound like shit, so you do it like 0.7. You don't have to make it fade in either because it starts abruptly. Make that line up. You can kind of make this portion, make it a little bit longer, and then add an out, like an outro. I don't want to make it look cringy as fuck, so I'm gonna do like a fade out. You kind of want to make it line up with the audio itself. Perfect, right there. All right, so now that we got the audio and the clips to line up, this is where the edit gets a little bit trickier. This is like what most of you guys came for. So now I'm going to start by copying this in order to remove the background. Then I'm going to go over to overlay, drag it back over here. And a lot of people struggle with removing backgrounds in CapCut. Then you're going to go over to remove BG, which is remove background. A lot of people do auto removal. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. The way you could tell is by kind of dragging this. You could tell it didn't fucking work at all. It looks like shit. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to go bring this over back. And we're going to go to custom removal. Custom removal, you want to go to quick brush. And this will kind of like automatically help you target some things. You want to highlight everything you don't want to remove. Everything that's not highlighted will be removed. All right, that looks a lot better. So I'll do then. So what I did last time was I basically just made a PNG Jorno right here using an app. The only problem with that is his hair doesn't flow during that. So I don't know if you can go back to my previous edit. You can kind of see it's just static while all the animation's going on in the background. So I don't like that now that it's been 3 years. I progressed a lot as an editor. So I'll just keep it like this. And now what I'll do is I'm going to add an overlay. I have a bunch of clips from part 5. I just kind of added them up in a CapCut, like in its own separate thing. And what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to make all this stuff kind of fit in to this little section here. And all I did was I just went to curve and I just kind of mixed up the settings to make it the speed kind of match with the this part of the song. So like it starts off slow and it kind of speeds up as you get to the end. And last time what I did was I literally just did this whole portion from King of Kings. I think it's like episode 37 of part 5, which you can get away with because it's right after, or sorry, right before this scene. So it'll make sense. But this time I kind of want to do the whole of part 5 because it's been like a journey for Jorno. So if you don't watch JoJo, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's say you want this PDF in the background to be in front. Easy. You're going to go over all the way over here, go to layers, and you're just going to put this one behind it. So now this is in front. All this stuff's going on in the background. And now this is the hard part. We're going to try to condense to fit this. Just kind of want it to be a gradual. I might have too many clips. Yeah, I have way too many fucking clips. So what I'll do now is I'll cut it to where this whole King of Kings portion starts here. This, let's go to 85. If you want to be a little like, oh, I'm an editor at CapCut, like this is my bare bones edit, you can end with this. You'd be satisfied. All this stuff you could do with just regular old CapCut. But from here on out, it's all CapCut Pro stuff for the most part, just to make the edit look a little bit cooler, in my opinion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to effects. So I kind of like the colorful stuff around it. I'll kind of play around with this. Let's try color flicker. So right now it's only going to have the effect on the main clip. Object. That. So we'll make this one the object of this. That way kind of they both have that effect. This one I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Intensity, kind of make it minimal. Maybe the glow, turn it down a bit. And I'll make the sharpen a little bit better because PNG isn't that crisp. There you go. But yeah, that's honestly not too bad. Now everything's working the way it's supposed to. And if you want to, you can kind of make this go crazier towards the end because the song's speeding up. That's why the intensity is low. Alright, we'll go like this. Boom. That is fantastic. And then after that, if you're satisfied with that, it's cool. If you're not, if you want to add some more pro effects, if you want to change the quality and increase the frame rate, might be a placebo. But what I've noticed is if you turn this optical flow up to 60, turn the super resolution to 4K, press apply to all, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it'll eventually fix all your frame rate, all your stuff. Kind of last thing before we finish this up is if you want the quality to look better, like my old original post, my pinned, make sure you go check it out, by the way. Go to adjust, go to color correction. It is a pro feature. It kind of just does everything for you. If you want to do it yourself, I could make another video on how to do it yourself. I used to do that all the time before CapCut Pro was even a thing. Just go to color correction, kind of play with it. Maybe right here will work. Go to apply to all. Does it instantly. Kind of makes everything look a little bit nicer. But at the end of the day, the 4K and the other frame rate thing will make everything look much better. All right, now we're gonna go to the finished product. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finished product. Now I don't know if it's better than the original that I had. I think it definitely looks better. That part is kind of funky, but I made this shit super fast just for you guys. I wanted to make sure you guys had a nice editing experience. Little tutorial. It's my first time ever doing this shit. Hopefully CapCut hires me and I can make some money. Give me some feedback on if you'd like me to do this with some of my other ones, like we'll go to this one, for example. This one was fucking took me a lot of time. This one took fucking hours. I can show you guys how to do all this. It's not too hard if you're a goat like me. This one made me some good amount of money on TikTok. It's another thing, like, honestly, downloading CapCut Pro is super worth it in the long run. I think I started with like a Mista edit just for fun. It was like 75 bucks. I know there's some discounts every now and then. I think I could just be making that shit up. You have no idea. But I got it for like 75 bucks last year. Made a few videos, kind of experimented this at a time where I wasn't really editing that much, but over time I joined the creator rewards program. I know it doesn't take too much to get into that. Then again, I could be lying again. I would do some research. But I posted like a Jotaro edit, like him like betting his mother's soul. I think I deleted that a while ago on here. But you could find it on my page. It's got like 1 million views. It got me like 200 bucks on TikTok. And then ever since I've been making like $150, $200, $300. The most amount of money I've ever made is like $400. It was actually on this one, the top, the Kendrick one. And yeah, I can't stress enough how worth it CapCut Pro is. There is an AI text feature that I will be showing probably next if this does well. And that one, no matter what kind of videos you make, if you're trying to be a content creator, if you're trying to be an editor or whatever, just press a button. It does all the text for you. Literally, I think it's the most beneficial part about CapCut Pro besides all the effects you can get. I am going to start editing on computer. I don't know which software to use yet, but I just got a PC. So if CapCut picks me up, pays me some money, maybe I'll keep doing this. Especially if you guys like it, I'm gonna do it. Doesn't really matter about the money for me. If not, I'm gonna try learning on PC, and I will try to start like maybe a TikTok journey on my editing on PC. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and post this new version on TikTok after this video. And so yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Give me some feedback. And love you guys. Peace out.